So, if I adjust the angle, I think that's on me. I think that's... Is it too my out of shot there? It doesn't matter. Because as long as I'm moving my hands and I'm talking, I'll back it up like this. Okay, so Kentucky news. I'm going to start a Facebook page and just talk about any of the news things, items, news bits, headlines, all about Kentucky. And I'm going to start out with Miley Cyrus. Now you say, oh, Miley Cyrus, what she got? She's Hollywood, right? She ain't in Kentucky. Well, come to find out, her daddy is from Kentucky. Okay, so Billy Ray Cyrus, the man who came up with Achy, Breaky, Heart, right? He also come up with the mullet. That was his idea, which the Beastie Boys actually named. I don't know if you knew that. The Beastie Boys named the mullet. And he didn't come up with the mullets, but while people make fun of mullets, they're more respectable than a rat tail. You ever seen a fucking rat tail? So that's her daddy, right? Miley Cyrus's father is William Ray, who's born off of Wikipedia here, August 25th, 1961. So he's as old as my parents, in Flatwoods, Kentucky. So Flatwoods, that's the city, and if you're from Kentucky, you know you don't say you're from the city, you say you're from the county. 120 fucking counties. Usually the school system is, brings everybody together, brainwashes your children to be obedient, dumb automatons who don't go vote and don't care about pollution and don't care about, hippies, which I don't understand. Miley Cyrus is going to be doing this Saturday Night Live thing, and supposedly there's a beef with Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj, and I'm going to get into that a little bit, but first, Billy Ray Cyrus is from Flatwoods, Kentucky, which is Greenup County, and Greenup County is in the northeast, either bordering right at the line of Ohio or West Virginia. I think it's Ohio, but right there on the northeast side, Greenup County. It's Flatwoods is also considered a suburb of nearby Ashland, although Ashland is in Boyd County. And Boyd County is where Ashley Judd grew up, and she has a house there now. She just bought it. They was all talking about whether or not she was going to run, for Senate, run against Mitch McConnell, but she didn't have a fucking house here, right? Tennessee's her fucking home, right? She's a Hollywood sellout. And that's a phenomenon, too, that I don't understand. George Clooney, Johnny Depp, Hunter S. Thompson, Abraham Lincoln, J. Law, they never come back. They never come back. And, Amy Schumer's pretty fucking big right now, so Jennifer Lawrence and them are friends. If she comes back, I don't know, I just feel like 1 million fucking poor people, number one for corruption, number one for child abuse and pollution and the worst education, the worst health, number one for cancer, right? Number one for cancer. I think that would actually, legalizing marijuana would cure cancer. And don't ever fucking give me chemotherapy. Fuck your chemotherapy. Fuck chemotherapy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck chemotherapy. Chemotherapy killed my friend, Ronnie Lee Smith. Anyways, definitely got off track there. But Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, so Billy Ray Cyrus is from Greenup County, Flatwoods, Kentucky. He's a Kentuckian. And since he is from Kentucky, then therefore his daughter would be from Kentucky. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, Greenup County, I was going to talk about it, but it's named after Christopher Greenup, which, no Kentuckian knows who that is. That's it's a governor. The population is 37,000, so it's actually like fucking 7 times bigger than the county I grew up in. Regardless, this isn't a county update. So he's born in Flatwoods, Kentucky, to Ron Cyrus, a politician and a former steel worker, and his wife and former Ruth and Castro. Cyrus started singing at the age of 4. His parents divorced in 1966. His grandfather was a Pentecostal preacher. So that means nothing. Growing up, he was, not that it means nothing. I don't know anything about Pentecostal. That's speaking of the tongues, isn't it? Fucking Pentecostal's like, that's, you know, your native voice. That's how you talk to God. Fucking speak of the tongues. And speaking of the tongues, right? Miley Cyrus, speaking of the tongues, it might be a connection there, probably not. Growing up, he was surrounded by bluegrass, gospel music from his family. His right-handed father played guitar. Left-handed Cyrus tried to play his father's guitar, but he couldn't. He attended Georgetown College on a baseball scholarship before changing to music. Then he dropped out. In his junior year, realized he just wanted to be a musician after he went to a Neil Diamond concert. And he set a 10-month goal to start a career. So in 10 months, I'm going to be a rock star. In the 80s, he played a band called Slide Dog before signing a record contract with Mercury Nashville Records. Slide Dog was named after a one-eyed dog that Cyrus owned. So, you know, Georgetown College, it's Kentucky. He's in Kentucky the whole time. Kentucky's his fucking state. Just when he was in college, you know, Nashville, they went just south of the border. Tennessee, and thank God for Tennessee. It kind of blocks all that fucking Alabama and Mississippi trash, right, from getting up here. So Billy Ray Cyrus is Kentucky. Therefore, Miley Cyrus is Kentucky. Now, Miley Cyrus, I don't know what the big hubbub to do with Miley Cyrus is, to be honest with you. She's not that pretty. You know, a lot of times these child stars get into the acting world. I was thinking there was Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is River Phoenix's son. And I don't know River Phoenix. I've heard the name, so I know he's like, was it somebody or did something? I don't know. But he was his son, and so once you're the son, it's easy to get into the industry. So that's, you know, Miley Cyrus got into the industry pretending to be Hannah Montana and Disney. Right, fucking good call, Disney. That's Miley Cyrus is the face for Disney, right? She's, what kind of sexual? She said she's like a, not a metrosexual, but like a proto-sexual. I don't know. She makes up these fucking terms and shit. So, Beastie Boys, Intergalactic Planetary. Beastie Boys are cool. Achy Breaky Heart's a pretty good song. I remember all Kentucky was just going wild, you know, once they heard about Achy Breaky Heart. So, Miley Cyrus is going to be hosting the Saturday Night Live, and she's not that hot to me. She's not attractive to me. She looks like a real-life bobblehead. She got a big-ass head. You notice this? She looks like a bobblehead, and she's also got that 90-year-old smoker's voice. Hi, how you doing? I'm Miley Cyrus. And, you know, Vanessa Bayer is so fucking gorgeous, so pretty. Her playing Miley doesn't make sense to me. Hi, y'all. Is that how Miley used to be? Like, fucking cute and stuff and sweet? She's not. And then with the tongue, you know, big bobblehead, sticking her tongue like fucking lizard tongue, like just sticking it away. It's not cute. And then she's got a big-ass head, and then she got a little body. She got a boy's body. I got a bigger ass than she does. So, you know, that's superficial. She sings and she seems to have a good showmanship, so don't get me wrong, but it ain't my thing, right? It ain't my thing. She kind of looked like a stop sign. That's, when I look at a stop sign, I'm like, oh, that's Miley Cyrus, or a blow pop. So, you know, she got no ass. I said I got a bigger ass than her, right? So, and I don't have a big ass. I don't think so. I ain't gonna show you my ass, okay? Unless you, no, okay. I'm talking to myself here. You can't respond to me. So. There's a little bit of drama. There's I don't know. I got a lot of issues actually with fucking Miley Cyrus. There's one thing she was saying. The last song that she said she's in favor of peace and she likes smoking marijuana, but she's not a hippie. I smoke weed, I like peace, but I'm not no hippie, some shit like that. And what the fuck is wrong with the hippie? What the fuck is wrong with hippies? You know, just because you're all a bunch of fucking racist, redneck fucking people. Okay. No, I didn't want to go there. The hippies, what's wrong with the fucking hippie? They want peace, freedom, love. Woodstock, right? You know, being naked, being free, listen to music, everybody just chill out, smoking weed. What the fuck is wrong with a hippie? I don't know where the bias against hippies would come from. She's very fucking cocky. Something interesting just about male-female relationships. Jimmy Fallon, they were doing like some one-up thing, and they were joking, but there's a little bit of seriousness to it. She said, Jimmy Fallon says, I'm the sexiest man alive. What do you got? And then she's like, well, I got boobs. And boobs just trump over everything. And even though I think that's wrong, I think it might be right also. Which is bullshit. It's such bullshit. Because she's got boobs, I think, you know, I don't know, men love women, right? Boobs is, I guess, men's thing. Because it would probably be annoying, right, just to have to carry, like, extra baggage around. But women love women, men love women, no one gives a fuck about a man. So I think she's probably right in terms of, you know, it doesn't trump everything. But the fact that he was voted sexiest man alive. Jimmy Fallon, who's got the Adam Sandler, he does all those impressions. He's very talented. He's the host of The Tonight Show. Johnny Carson, fucking Leno, Jimmy Fallon, and then Tits. Tits beat all, I don't know, Dolly Parton. Johnny Carson did say he would trade in his entire year's salary to see Dolly Parton's tits. So, I don't know, maybe there's something about tits being bigger than any, I mean, how high can you go if tits beat The Tonight Show? Jesus Christ, I mean, fuck. Probably the presidency, does it trump, if it trumps the, and then she wants to vote for Trump, fucking Donald Trump, and then she said, no, I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump now, I'm going to vote for Kanye West? What are you doing? Molly, what the fuck? Did you not see Bernie Sanders? 1 million poor people in Kentucky, 1 million poor people. Johnny Depp, you know, you do all these socially conscious videos, George Clooney, Ashley Judd, liberals, I mean, what the fuck? Hunter S. Thompson, and it's like they leave and they never come back. Abraham Lincoln, he was here, you know, for 8 years, never came back. Where's Abe Lincoln? He did, you know, free the slaves, so that pissed Kentucky off, and fuck Kentucky for that shit. The racist people now are hating the gays, right? Now you got, Kim Davis, bigotry, yay, hating fucking, you know, people who are different than being a honky-tonk fucking mullet, racist, fucking blue skin, incestual piece of shit, racist, okay. Nothing wrong with a hippie. Hippies are cool. I would consider myself a hippie of sorts. Not a hipster, that's like a yuppie hippie. But a hippie, hippies are right. The dirty fucking hippies was right. Blackie effing white. I voted for Blackie effing white. Blackie effing white. So, you know, she looks like a stop sign. She looks like a blow pop. Disney, you fucked up. You couldn't have got any, you know, you couldn't have picked a worse symbol for the children. Right? That's what the fuck, her outfits and shit, it's like, her outfits don't even make any fucking sense. Like, she's kind of like Lady Gaga, but not as creative. Like, it's just like, hey, this looks stupid. And then she did flash her tit, right, at the VMA. Oh, look at my tit. So I don't know. Maybe she makes an argument for white women can get away with any fucking thing that they do. The beef I want to talk about, Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj called her a bitch. She goes, what's good? Which actually is a weird question. Nicki Minaj, yeah, bitch, you've been talking about me in the media. What's good? What's good? And I guess the idea is she's talking with a bad tone, right? That's a disrespectful tone. But what's good? What's good? A lot of ice cream. Ice cream is good. There's steak, ice cream, steak, fruit, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, A1 sauce and steak, right? Nelson Mandela. There's a lot of things that's good. So if you just answer, well, what's good? Nelson Mandela. Oh. That's true. Nelson Mandela, he's good. So it's a weird way to kind of start drama. So she's in favor of, you know, she likes peace, she likes marijuana, but she's not a hippie. Marijuana, that's cool. I like that about Miley Cyrus. She likes marijuana. That the whole country should just legalize marijuana. Kentucky's #1 cash crop. It's all over the fucking hills. You can't, you can't fuck with the hill people, right? No cop is gonna run up the hill for a couple fucking plants. So, in fact, I once heard that 70% of America's marijuana, like 10 years ago, came out of Appalachia. So that's cool. The marijuana shit's cool. But she's in favor of peace, which that's good. But so much drama. Why, if you're in favor of peace, why do you got so much drama? She talked to the New York Times. There was something about Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift. They had a beef. And she was saying something about, like, she didn't like the anger, you're supposed to have an open heart or something. She was, you're so selfish, I didn't get my VMA. And she's like, well, maybe it's something about race, there's girls everywhere with this body type, why can't you do, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Miley Cyrus is mentioning that, Nicki Minaj didn't win because of her body or because she's black, or I don't know. But Nicki Minaj actually has a woman's body, so I don't know why she would even point that out. She does, she's a very thick woman, and going with the Barbie doll look, Nicki Minaj. And the one thing she did say sounded very Nicki Minaj when she was like sitting there trolling Taylor on Twitter. And she said Nicki Minaj is not too kind, it's not very polite. And she don't think MTV snubbed Nicki Minaj on purpose. So, she said something about her being very angry. That's very Nicki Minaj, to be a shitty bitch, basically what she was saying. Nicki Minaj, she's a shitty bitch. She did say she was going to kill Mariah Carey. Nicki Minaj did. I'll kill this bitch. And that's slide. That's a fucking threat, but that slid somehow. If I was, Mariah Carey, I would have probably filed charges. If it was a man, I'm sure, I don't know if charges had been filed or not, but I bet she could have got charges filed either way. So, Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, something about her and Taylor Swift in it, Saturday Night Live tomorrow, or tonight. She's supposed to be on Saturday Night Live talking about, this stuff, making an issue or making fun of the issues of Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj, the beef between Miley Cyrus and both of those celebrities. So, I think I'm getting to the end here. She got a boy's body. I got a bigger ass than her. Intergalactic, planetary, 90-year-old smoker's voice. I don't know what she's Disney and Hannah Montana, right? That's the big thing about her, but she's not like a cute little girl anymore. She's like a weird bobble-headed fucking twig. She looks like a pumpkin on a broomstick. Right. That's so that's Miley Cyrus. I've always defended Miley Cyrus because she does have that Kentucky connection. I'm kind of backing away a little bit. Those outfits are just fucking ridiculous. Her going after the fucking hippies, talking about Kanye West. I don't know. He might be a decent president, but Trump, after he made the comments about all Mexicans are rapists. Oh, now you're gonna fucking vote for Trump? Well, Mexicans are rapists. But that's very Kentucky, being a racist, backwards, mullet-wearing, illiterate, right, toothless, incestual, and the relationship is too close. I don't know if I want to go there. Billy Ray Cyrus and Miley, he's loving. Okay, I'll give him that, and I'll end it off with that. D.H. Hughley had this saying that there's a saying that mothers love sons, or sons have a face that only a mother could love, and girls have personalities that only a father could love. So, because he's big in the industry, and they had their fucking Disney program and shit, maybe that's why she gets away with her bullshit. Whereas Nicki Minaj, I think she actually worked at, like a regular job, like a 9-to-5 restaurant waitress job. So she seems like she's more working class going up, whereas Miley Cyrus, I won't say she's totally privileged because her dad had to break into it, and so they knew money and, being the southern twang and shit. I'm sure they had their, their struggles. But that's, you know, he's always defending her. He loves her. He cares about it. It's his little girl, whatever. So I can't hate him on that. I think there was a picture. I remember being a picture. I was like, oh, that might be. That's too close. that's a little. But that's, you know, it could be innocent. I wasn't gonna say it. I did say it, but I'm not saying it. Okay, I'm not. I don't think there's anything going on between Miley and her father. Yeah. So she has a personality that, you know, only her father could love. She got boobs, right? So that trumps. It doesn't fucking matter if you're president or anything. If you got boobs, you just win, and everybody else loses. But if that's true, then Nicki Minaj has bigger tits, bigger boobs than. So how does that work? Well, I guess if two boobs in there just judged on their, you know, talent, and I don't know where I'm going with this. But anyways, Miley Cyrus is coming up. Kentucky News. Episode number 1. More coming up. More coming. We're going to talk about, you know, Rick Pitino and the scandal with U of L and some other shit. So check me out.